What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's the real G here. I'm G. Thank you guys for joining in. So I wanted to talk about the Oscars last night, man. So we got some surprise winners, some not surprise winners, some losers for sure. But I definitely wanted to run down the list of the biggest awards at the least, because it was a night filled of a lot of talented people who did a lot of talented things, and some got the pick over the others. So let's get to it. So starting off, man, wanted to start off here with the Best Picture winner, which is of course going to go to One Battle After Another. Now, to be honest with you, I really did not enjoy this movie as much as others, to be honest. I thought the movie was extremely political in a sense, to where it kind of was a little too close to home, I guess you can say, but not in a sense to where it's like we're rooting for bad guys in that movie, and I'm not going to get into it, but that won Best Film of the Year. In my opinion, the best film of the year was definitely Sinners. I think most people who've seen the list of these movies, this list of movies here, One Battle Another beating Banganya, Frankenstein, F1, Hamnet, Marty Supreme's The Secret Agent, Sentimental Values, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Now, I've only seen Train Dreams, good movie. Sinners, fantastic. I've seen Marty Supreme. I've seen F1 and Frankenstein and Buganya and One Battle After the Other. So the only ones I haven't seen on the list are Hamnet and The Secret Agent, Sentimental Values. But and out of these movies that are nominated here, the best one was obviously Sinners. That is the most well-rounded, great time in the theaters movie. Boganya, that was another good one. Maybe not nominated for Best Picture, but that was definitely a good film. Frankenstein was well done. Was missing a little bit of substance in the story, but Sinners was by far above the best movie in this category. The next one, is Best Actress. Now, a lot of people ranting and raving about Jessie Buckley. I seen her. She was in The Bride. Haven't got a chance to see that yet, but also in Hamnet. And apparently she's just as otherworldly talented actress. I'm not too familiar with her, but Hamnet seemed to have some success. And, hey, and looking at this list here, Emma Stone, great as always, and Begonia. Kate Hudson in Sung Blue. I did not see that movie, but Kate Hudson is definitely a solid actress. And then Rose Byrne, Steady Eddie, along all the time. So, interesting there. I can't really judge on that one too much. Now, when it comes to the Best Actor, this was the big one. This was the big one here, where a lot of people thought it was going to be Timothée Chalamet's turn to win. Some even thought it might even be Leo DiCaprio winning another one for this role. But I'm just going to straight up say it. Michael B. Jordan did a great job. Did a great job in Sinners. He played two roles, played twin brothers who had totally different personalities in a lot of ways. And for him to be able to really hit the mark on both characters, I thought was pretty damn good. Now, Timothée Chalamet is one of the biggest losers here, and people were showing his reaction, and then last year, the disappointment. Look, he's probably going to get it here for long. It's just they're kind of pacing him to be like almost like Leo in a way, where you get passed over a few times, but his time will come, man. And a lot of people were talking about maybe his personality and the cockiness and arrogance from time to time. But you know what? Look, that's in his blood. It's like sports and competition. So for him to have that competitive nature and for him to want to strive for greatness, you can't knock that, man. You can't knock that in any way. So he's gonna get it. He was great in Marty Supreme. He'll get it for long. But Michael B. Jordan, this movie, as good as it was and how well he did, but not only the fact that he acted in it, but he had such a huge part in the creative process of this movie. Him and Ryan Coogler, they have such a good dynamic, and they were able to put it on display again. Leo Caprio was good in One Battle After Another, but there was a lot of other characters in that movie too that got a chance to shine. Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn, the girl. He was like the main character, but not the main character at the same time. So, but he was great in it. He was great in it. I have not seen Blue Moon with Ethan Hawke, but Ethan Hawke has been a great actor for as long as I've been alive, man. And then Wagner Mora, I believe is how you say his name, for the Secret Agent. Not too familiar with it, that role at all. Now this was one that I was watching this one because I was ranting and raving about this woman who ends up winning, Amy Madigan from Weapons. She played that witch. I remember watching that movie with the missus, and I'm like, this woman should win an award for this role. Like the way that she is, I mean, she was just on it, man. She made you feel it. She almost had you terrified at sometimes when she spoke. You were like, this woman, what the hell is going on, right? But to see her win, I thought that was really awesome because what else has she played in? You name something. I can't name anything else off the top of my head that she's been in. So for her to get an opportunity and to shine the way she did, man, you gotta love it. Um, I was kind of thinking that Tiana Taylor was going to get it. I figured they were going to give it to her. They gave her to Now, look, she was good, but she was in this movie for fucking 20 minutes. Okay, she's in this movie for 20 minutes. How is somebody gonna get, like an Oscar for having so little screen time? It's crazy to me. But she is a great actress. She was in that recent movie with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, The Rip. So you know, and you see Ella Fanning. I've been hearing ranting and raving about her. Seeing people ranting and raving about her performance and Sentimental Value. Have not seen it, but I heard she's really good. I'm gonna go on a limb. She's better than Dakota Fanning. I mean, Ella Fanning is a top tier actress. But Amy Madigan winning this one, I thought was awesome, awesome. So she won. I mean, she doesn't show up until like an hour into the movie, which is nuts, right? But when she does show up and her presence across the whole movie, and that movie's just sinister, man. Awesome, awesome stuff. Then next we got the best supporting actor. I was seeing a lot of stuff where Stellan Skarsgård might possibly win, or Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. Which, I mean, hey, look, Jacob Elordi did a great job as Frankenstein's monster. But the best out of all these movies here, except for Sentimental Values, which I haven't seen, Sean Penn's portrayal of the Colonel in one battle after another. I mean, top tier, man. I was watching that film and I was like, he honestly was the star of the film. That movie was so outrageous at times, and when he came on the screen, I mean, he was like, she raped me in reverse. I'm like, well, please explain that. He's like, you like black girls. I love them. I mean, he's just great job by Sean Penn, man. He straight up killed it in that movie. But Benicio del Toro was great in that movie as well. Like when he got arrested, they were like, walk backwards slowly. He's like doing his little dance. Man, I dropped my water here. He's doing his little dance. Ah, man, both performances are definitely. And Delroy Lindo in Sinners, good to see him and stuff, man. He was in stuff a long time ago, and you seen him back in this, But the winner had to be Sean Penn. Had to be Sean Penn. And then Best Director, I mean, it's only fitting, right? If you got Best Film, usually is directed by the best, so Paul Thomas Anderson, who I enjoy. His best movie is definitely There Will Be Blood. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But, he won that award. Like I said, I still stand ground on it. Sinners was the best film of the year. Despite it being a vampire movie, despite it almost being a carbon copy of From Dusk Till Dawn in a way, but it was done so well with such a twist, the music element to it, and great acting, of course. So, my opinion, Ryan Coogler should have definitely won this award, and then Sinner should have won Best Film of the Year. But these other ones, I can't be mad at, man. But the rest of the list here, Best Animated Film was definitely K-Pop Demon Hunters. Best International Film, Sentimental Values. It was nominated for Best Picture. Of course is going to win best, and then best original screenplay. Keep going forth and forth, keep going on. But those are those big five there, and I thought they got it down right this year. Can't really be too mad with the winners, and a lot of people were talking about Timothy Chalamet winning. It was supposed to be his year. But Michael B. Jordan came along, man, and the heat that Sinners got, especially when it came out, to the heat that is still getting to this day. The movie was fantastic. The movie was great. But guys, that is our Oscar winners, our Oscar losers. What did you guys think of the list? Do you think the right people won this year? Do you think Timothy Chalamet should have won? Do you think some of these other people should have won? And do you think One Battle After Another was the best film of the year over Sinners? Let me hear what you guys think. And if you haven't got a chance to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, please, for more of the real G, man. I'm just, like I said, an average guy who just enjoys talking films and movies, TV shows. So come and join me, man, on this road here. And if you're a fan of all that shit like me, man, come on. Come join me, man. But until next time, man, I hope everybody has a great day.